Here we go. All right, so we're back with part two of Interview the Trader. We will continue to deep dive into some of the questions that the community members have been asking to hear from the core four. Today is just number one in the four-part series. So today was Aman. We're going to get Tanisha, Jared, and Sid as well on the core four series of Interview with the Traders. So without further ado, we will jump back in to the interview. Here we go. So, Aman, the next pressing question that people may have and they have answered is what role is technical analysis play in your decision making when you trade? What role does technical analysis play in your decision making?
It's a very interesting question in terms of because see, you're making any decision on the chart is absolutely by the technical analysis. If it's at a level, if it's you feel it's you don't feel you see that it is at a level, support, resistance, or it's forming a any pattern, or it's breaking a pattern, or whatsoever, or the levels from yesterday, day before yesterday, or the news feeds, all that. So it's all technical. So you got to take any decision on the basis of the technical analysis that the chart is ready. But I feel what's most important is taking your losses and the profit. That should also be on the technical analysis rather than the emotion. Lot of times it happens that we take a trade on the technical analysis, or if you're taking by emotion, it's wrong. It has to be through technical analysis and logical rather than emotional, as I said before. But the losses and the profits, that should also be technical. So I feel it's important to stick to the technical and emotionless and logical thinking rather than getting emotional into the trades.
Okay, so now that we are in technical analysis, I'll have you walk through this chart for the community members. This is the chart of the QQQ, and this is the chart of the SPY. So let's walk the community members through what you're seeing here, the lines that you're seeing here, and why it is that you were able to print really good money today on this trade. And as off camera, you were telling me that you're still printing.
Yeah.
Off camera, a man is telling me he's still printing.
Still there are trades that's on and it's already how much it is. TQQ is $235, 83% return just in today. 83%. I should tell banks and they should start, they should start funding us to to trade for them. So they could give the client 4% per annum return, high interest rate. Crazy. Anyways, yeah, there are some
Uh,
trades that are swinging. For any trade that was meant for today, we are already out of it because it's too short of time and then time decays it. So uh, not for that.
mhm.
So we already took the profits for that and out of it. I don't see a screen.
Oh, I'll share my screen again.
Yeah,
Hang on. Just let me do
and it's
this.
continuing going down, down, down. So it's you got to understand one thing. See, news. This is also part of news that tomorrow is
So,
Friday, which is off for US market's gonna be closed. So people don't want to sit with money in the market, especially the people who day trade and all, and they don't
mhm.
know what news is gonna happen because it's very volatile right now. So nobody wants to sit in the market with their money in their position or Monday to figure out what happens. And imagine somebody is making money. Imagine if you have money in the market and you don't know it's going to go positive and negative. Would you take it out rather, or you would, you know, leave it there? Of course, any mindful person would take it out. So that's what people do. So people are getting out of position, so it's going down, 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 down. But from where it started, that's all technical analysis. So if you see the chart right now, we're seeing,
So let's go. This was your TQQQ
yeah.
that I have up.
So TQQ, it's been going down, down, and it's printing, and it came off this level. You see pre-market
Okay.
high.
So we
Where? Let
have
me mark it.
the pre-market here at the resistance level. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
pre-market, this was the resistance level.
Okay.
It came up there, and that's also a level from yesterday. If you see the resistance level here, that was a level. So he had already marked it. So it's a resistance level. We checked that it's gonna cross it or it's gonna make it. It went, grabbed the liquidity from, you see this wick, that's the liquidity because liquidity probably is sitting here. Also, you see people who got out here. There was a liquidity block here. So they grabbed the liquidity and then it started flushing down. And since
Okay.
it's Thursday, there's people are reluctant to get into the market, and you see the emotion, it went down crazy. So it's a lot of seller strength in there. It bounced back a little bit, but then it continues. You see, you got to zoom out and see on the bigger time frame always. So I have two or three screens open on for one chart. I would see if sorry, I'll delete that.
Yeah, no problem.
So I would zoom out and see where exactly it is happening, what's happening in the bigger picture. Because in smaller time frames, sometimes it may fake you, and then it may, you know, uh, throw people out by just grabbing liquidity, or it's liquidity sweep. So it takes people off easy. Also, you
Okay.
see here this coming down.
Now, if you guys have noticed, we have a take profit area right here
Yeah.
in the green. Why would my take profit be there, Aman? What am I looking at? What are we looking for?
Yes. So take profit here. It's support and resistance. You see, this is touch point,
There
touch
we go.
point, touch point here, touch point here, touch point here, touch point here, touch point here. There's so many touch points here. So that's a major level where we know here buyers stepped in, here buyers pushed that in, here buyers hold it here. This level here, buyers push it up. So that shows it's a major level.
And right now, we've come into that level.
Yeah.
If the TQQ is tanking and the QQQs, which are the big boy,
Mm.
also tanking,
Yeah.
and the SPY, which is tanking as well. By the way, and we have it on camera. We see the green line here, yes?
Yeah. And here it's
And
gonna
we
bounce up.
literally just came and touched that green line.
There you go.
So for all of you listening on the call, and it's July the 2nd at 12:40 p.m., my SPY has just printed 100% on the trade, on the
Great.
runner. I'm about to post it in the live chat right now while we're on the interview. And you can go back, review it, see the timestamp, and understand what I mean by this is technical analysis at its best. Look at exactly what is happening here. It has come into the level, touched it, and done what?
Bounce back
Bumps
up.
back up. It could retrace back down, but that was the ultimate target. That was the ultimate target. One thing about trading you will have to learn is you set your targets, you hit them, and you respect them. So at the moment right now, if you guys look in the chat, the live chat, I am posting right now at 12:41 SPY with the 100% gift. What a banger trade. What a banger play. The spy runner with the 100% gift. I'm out of it.
Yeah. TQQQ is also 100%. I'm getting out.
TQQQ also at 100%. What are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Live on the interview. Well, why is TQQQ 100%? Look, it has come in to where? Our take profit area. For those of you that don't watch these lives and these interviews and these technical masterclasses, I implore you to watch today's. You have to watch today's because today is a day that I have told you guys, and Aman is telling you guys that at the end of the day, it's all about learning, growing, believing in the system, and understanding that one trade can change months of losing trades. And today is one of those days. Okay, my brother, let's continue with the interview questions. So, the next question that we had from a community member is, how do you prepare before the market opens? How do you prepare before the market opens?
Hmm. So most important thing is your homework, which is studying the market. So a day before, you can see where the levels are, where the market has been going in a bigger time frame, smaller time frame, all that. And you got to see like all the tickers that first you got to organize yourself. Have your tickers, what tickers you want to see, what tickers you are seeing. Follow the news, see what's major they're talking about and what kind of tickers they are. Check those and then mark your levels, see what level you want to get into, what's your trade plan to get into. So you got to mark your level that this is where if it gets, I want to get in at this place and I would exit there, I would take my or end my take profit level. So you got to mark those things, have that go through the news feeds, go through the Finviz and see where with various feeds you can check what kind of tickers where they are at various levels. You can put various things that permutation combination that you want to try and then see once he once you've learned how to use it, and then figure out your swing trades. You can look for swing trades, you can look for daily like what's happening and then have that. But most important thing is you got to sit on it. It's not that in the like market opens at 9:30, you come at 9:25 or something and be ready and you feel that oh somebody's gonna give the trade and then you're gonna just trade. It's like leading you nowhere because you won't learn. You would just maybe make money and that's it, but it doesn't help you grow because you don't know why we got into a trade because it's so fast at that time. So if you've done the homework before, you've seen the chart, you would know, okay, this was a level or something. As and when you open the chart, you can have those charts open and see that, okay, that's why you got into it. Or if you have any question, mark it there that this is where we got in. And then when you have your meeting with Anderson or whenever you're in a session, you can ask why we got into this level. So you can explain so that it helps you learn why we got into these levels and all. So to be prepared for it, got to do work, mark your levels, mark your charts, and have your trade set up. Even you can suggest that I'll look for something like this because two eyes are limited. The more we have, the better it is because everyone can see various options and it can bring more trades. So that's always helpful. That's I would suggest you got to do your work.
Right on, right on. Exactly, exactly. It's all about the pre-market prep. It's all about the work that is done leading up into the markets. All right. So let's continue. Next question from one of our community members. What was the largest lesson the market has ever taught you? What was the largest lesson the market has ever taught you? Good and bad.
Hmm. Good, you can operate this machine. You can do it. Like anyone can do it. That's something because I do not come from finance background. I did not learn finance at all. I've always been a creative person and I never imagined myself. I used to tell people I'm someone who cannot sit on computer and all day and then that's not my kind of thing because I used to see engineers and all. My brother was an engineer and people I can't do programming and sit and do that. But now I don't see myself getting up and watching a movie or something. This is all we see all day and I can do it and I love doing it. So this is something you can do it, I can do it, and anyone can do it. If you just follow the system, follow the discipline and all. Something that it told me, it what I learned negative is like something that happened with me is like do not go beyond your capacity if you're not ready for it. Like overscaling, because when I blew things and things happened, like when it gave me that major feeling that oh this that when I blew and I shocked myself, then I felt like it told me that you can't be overconfident. You got to be always be mindful and um, in your place. You got to know your limits, both up and down, and do not go beyond it. Otherwise, it's going to throw you off in no time. Like all that work for that long will go into zero, will get zero in no time if you do not follow the plan and if you go beyond your uh, when it's the feeling that you have in the stomach. Making profit and taking loss should not give you that. If it's giving you that, that means you are beyond your limit.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's the the biggest thing that I now see. If I'm making some profit and I'm getting excited, I'm feeling like oh wow or something, I'm predicted too high or too much, and as and when it happens, even if I'm making it's going into my direction, I would take it and close it. That's it. I would re-enter. That's another thing.
Mhm.
But I would close it because now it's giving me that kind of feeling that I don't want.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Now I just look for that feeling. If it's coming, going negative or positive, I would get out of the trade. It's very simple. I don't want to be into that zone unless I'm prepared for that much level and I've grown to that. So whatever is my limit as per that, when it gives me that, I'm out.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So that leads nicely into our next question. But you guys will have to wait for segment number 3. We're going to take a quick break here and we'll be back with section and segment number 3 of interview with a trader. We'll be back.